This is Nibiru Watcher. Welcome to today's show. It is December 5th, 2018. And yesterday's video got a copyright strike from Viral Hogs on this because they had the rights to this Facebook page. But I still can show you the page and still shots from what you missed. So let's start with that. And then I'll go on with some incredible stuff that we captured from... And I will leave links so you can watch the whole video yourself. So let's look at some still shots from this video. I just want to get my input on it. So here we've got these beams, three very uniform beams of light, almost sharing the exact same angle, which is going to get to my point of a giant X that we're seeing because of the structure of the sun simulator. Yeah, you heard it. Sun simulator. The real sun's still there. In this shot, we see the beams of light coming through the rainbow. That just should be happening, a real rainbow. And some other really crazy stuff. Here is showing just how big this rainbow is on this next shot. And then we even have lightning. You know, and look carefully. There's not even like really a storm cloud there. This is just lightning. Huh. Yeah. You guys could watch the Thunderbolt Project. And because we have history repeating itself. And they're trying to hide it. Yeah. So we've... Yeah, it's just like all kinds of wrong with this picture. I mean, you don't stop. It's pretty amazing. Then you can actually make out a second shadow real here. It's pretty faint. Go and watch the real video. There was a huge flash of lightning, and then it went across the sky, and I just caught this one snapshot. It's impressive. So I'll leave a link to that in the video. Now, many want to think that this was somehow photoshopped or fake, and it is not. I guarantee you, because it's happening in Texas, and it's pretty amazing. If we look carefully, we're going to see that there is a giant hidden array, which I think they're using Tesla phoresis technology to assemble this stuff right in space. Huge round things. And I believe they're actually connected. Little connections here, as I'm going to show you how they're connected in some of the time-lapse footage. But let's watch what happened from a YouTuber in Texas who was just having another day going to work or coming from work. Let's look at his footage. Let's go. Oh boy, this is getting crazier. From Texas, right? So up here is the lens flare, a Black Hawk helicopter, just another normal day, right? Because Black Hawk helicopters are always flying around. No markings on it, right? The point I want to make at that little spot there, we all agree that that's the sun, right? Because what you're going to see next is ridiculous, right? Okay, so I'm going to scroll forward. He shows the sun, and then he's going to work, right? Or coming from work. I mean, it's clearly the sun is setting, right? But look at this in the sky right here. Okay, this starts to form and get brighter and brighter. You can just imagine if you just... It's too bad you couldn't just stop and catch it on a still shot. And it just gets brighter and redder and grows in, just like we saw in Sweden.
This is what you get.
Wow.
And
let's fast forward a little bit. You know, that may be Planet X, but it's got its wing-like shape because of the giant lenses that are there, and I believe these lenses are connected, as I'm going to show you next. Because I'm not going to just show you, wow, that's some cool footage. I'm going to show you why we're seeing it the way we see it. Look at that. That's after the sunset. Yep. Okay, now let's watch some time-lapse footage from I caught in Scotland. This is going to start making sense as we put the pieces of the puzzle together, okay? If you want to know what that was, you're on the right channel. So let's look at a time-lapse footage in Scotland and start to see the hidden structure and beams of light. Now, last time I played this, I actually missed some other cool, interesting things. So the sun comes down. We start to see something very interesting appear in the camera. right here. Okay. Now, yeah, that's a lens flare, kinda. Not really. Not from the camera lens, anyways. Now, see these little light beams right here. Watch what happens when this beam of light comes through. Right there. Now, it first appears right here. See my mouse? Watch it split in two because it's passing through, I believe, one of the connecting supporting beams or whatever that supports, that connects the connector, the cloak connector between the lenses. Look at this. And then it appears. And not only that, in the camera you can almost see it reflecting down here in the bottom left also. Let's see if I can play that straight through. Maybe this will, let me play that again. Now, as you see that spot pass through here, watch to the lower, look how it reacts to the lens reaction on the bottom of the camera. The bottom left. Okay. That was pretty cool. And then the sun sets, right? Now let's look at a different time lapse. Same camera, different day. That was February 28th. This is October 26th. A few months later. Now watch this. So time goes by, the sun sets, and something interesting happens here on a couple of different days. Well, okay, sorry. Now, watch what happens. See this see my cursor here in the upper middle part of the camera. Keep your eye right here as I scroll this video through. Watch what happens. This beam of light comes through here, appears in the sky, travels, and then disappears, and then reappears. Okay, so here we see it disappearing behind the lens and the structures that connect it. So I think we're looking at the lens array. And now look how it peering back through the lens here. And then we could see it come through. Now, each time we see this, we could slowly see how this thing is built just by the shadows and light that it leaves behind. Now I'm going to play that straight through. Watch how it looks like light just coming right through a portal. Do you see? It's a lens-like nature because it has moved the light. Look how we can see it. The early signs. Let me pause it. I'm going to show you right here. There's a structure right here. So let's watch it on yet another time lapse and keep more revealing. This was the 29th of October. So let's scroll forward. Oh, there is that beam of light. It just appears. By the way, I have a camera at the same beach that faces where this was striking the light on the cliff, forming a giant X. Now watch what you see next. I'm going to pause that right there. Now do you see the structure here? Its light is right here, and the light is leaking out, and we could see the connecting beams that have connected this giant lens system they've got in the sky. Huge, and they're connected. Look at that. Do you see how the light just comes through these connectors and then just blasts through the other side? And now when the system comes in, this is how we're going to see it. And look what happens when the sun passes through it. Very weird. Okay. Still not convinced? Look at that. All right, they're just going to play that straight through. Unbelievable, folks. And there's the structure. I hope you can almost draw this out to show you what this thing looks like. Here, we'll play it straight through. Then I'll show you another one. Wow. Wow. All right. Let's watch yet another time lapse. Pettycur Beach, November 1st. Yet another day. Crazy, crazy times. We saw the sunset so many times. No bizarre rainbows yet, but look. Again, here comes this beam of light. Scrolls across the sky. Turns off and on as it passes through the various supporting beams. Look, it's still there, right there. It's right in front of us, folks. It could be levitation technology, lower in the atmosphere. I don't want to argue about the exact position. If it's in space, it can levitate like a satellite, and if it's in our atmosphere, they can levitate it with all kinds of Tesla technology. Not hard. But you can't argue with that, folks. What do you think you're looking at? You can go to this. I'll leave links. Look. Crazy stuff. Now let's look at the same beach, Pettycur Beach, Scotland. This is where it hits the cliff. Look at this. So I'm going to scroll forward. It's the same beach. Look at this ray of light. We'll see this lens system here hiding it, distorting light. And here comes the ray of light right there. We'll play that through, forming the giant X. Now, when I say that's burning, you guys, so much confusion. Please pay attention. This is a focused beam of light. It does heat only on that spot like a center of a lens, but the real heat is still coming from the true sun. Please go watch my other videos. This sun simulator is orbiting around the Earth while the Earth orbits around the real sun. And this is a focused heat, and when it passes directly, it can really burn, second-degree burns on your skin. Go watch my videos on this. The artificial sun is only creating light. And if you feel the burning focused heat is not the same as a warming the entire Earth type of heat that the sun gives. The real sun is not giving off the normal light anymore. So they have to supplement the light. Not the heat, just the light. There's a difference. Let me show you something again from the United Kingdom. That these X's are appearing on everything. We could see the spiraling beams of light. If you can't, please get on your PC and you can see it that way. So we have an X and we have a spinning disc. A spinning, hyperbolic, paraboloidal shaped spinning device full of mirrors. I'll talk about this a little bit later. But let's look at it. We actually caught it on... I actually had to slow this down. It's not smoke. Smoke doesn't swirl around at the speed of, practically the speed of light. You know, I'm not even going to try and... Alright. So I've got this slowed down 8 times to watch the spinning beam of light swirl in front. Now look in front of this camera. You see these two beams? That's why we saw, like we saw on the MB3 channel. Let's watch. You catch that? I had to completely slow this down. You can watch the original footage. This thing flew in front of the camera. A giant X. You can just catch it right there as it spirals and swirls right in front of this thing. It's an X. I believe what we actually caught there was, according to the Sun Simulator patent, Figure 4 is a large cross-section view of the plurality of hyperboloids of revolution. If you look that up on YouTube, we'll show you what that looks like. This, but with multiple blades of reflectors, not just a rod, but blades on each side, and even the blades have facets on them to super scatter the light.
Okay, see that?
So this thing is spinning. So according to the NASA patent, when that thing spins, it takes on this shape. So the light approaches is beamed through these blades. The light that leaks out is creating these two separate beams here. This is, I believe, what we're looking at, those two beams. but they're split because of the blades, as the light gets trapped inside the spinning device, like I described earlier, like we captured in Scott Sion's video. Look at this.
The first time I have
Yeah, Scott Sion. Look at this. You could even see the beams of light. See the hyperbolic shape of this spinning cube coming out these two edges. Go back and watch that one. Or you could just enjoy this one. I'll leave links. I will post a link. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, right? Epic fail. Oh yeah, let's not forget the sun simulator from space, the International Space Station. Two big things people ignore on this. That we see the rising sun here. Look how dark the Earth is. There's no ice crystals where the space station is that would create this effect. No light. Very, very dim. And look how it leaves up here. It suddenly gets brighter. See that? And now there's light on the Earth. Right? And it gets all dark down here. So then we go over here as the sun sets. In the same snapshot, this happens night and day over here in the space station. And when the sun sets, we see the Earth is all lit up and with no halo. What happened to the halo? And look at this. Does this look familiar, like we're seeing on the ground? And then we see the sunset, and we're supposed to believe that's the sun. Yeah, there is a sun, and we watch it set real slowly. We do see the yellow part of the actual sun behind the sun simulator, heating it up. So there you have it, folks. Lies in the skies. Here we have a giant planet coming through. Also, look at how dark it is. You know, they're hiding stuff. I mean, wouldn't you agree that they're hiding it? I mean, it doesn't look like a projection or a hologram to me. That's ridiculous. Planet X is real. Look, the Shadow's not going to spend trillions of dollars for 30 years building tunnels, seed vaults to hide from a hologram. Anyways, please copy, like, and share this video. Click on this guy's video. Give him some subs. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day and see you at the Lord's Supper.